Spice Girls.
You're kidding.
Rihanna's more of a hit maker than like an album like maker.
I'm gonna give it to Kalani because she has the hair, the body, the tattoos.
Rihanna was a hit maker through like the 2005 through 2015 period.
I'm like, oh shit! Like, I'm your boy Q. This is your boy D.
What's up, YouTube? Back today with another banger. And today we're gonna introduce you guys to a brand new segment on our channel, and it's called The Making of the Perfect Album. And our first guest on this segment is no other than, yes, Miss Riri. Y'all saw the thumbnail, so you already know what the fuck it was anyways. But today, I'm gonna put the perfect Rihanna album together. We're gonna give it a nice little storyline. I feel like that's what a lot of music is missing nowadays. They just putting songs on tracks and making 20-track albums, and it's nothing, like no storyline, no content. Like the content is like here and there, nothing's going together, the connection is off. I feel like that's what makes a great album, you know what I'm saying? So I took Rihanna and I took my top 11, I'm not gonna say top 11 songs, I took 11 songs that could combine and make a good project. And I also get 2 bonus tracks. You gotta get 2 bonus, like you got to. So those the extra kick, the extra spice, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the bonus tracks don't even go with like album themes. They were probably just good songs that they were just trying to get out, or it was just a song that was like, hey, give them this, see if it pop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's hop right into it, guys. Get some apple juice.
Who drank my apple juice? Oh, y'all don't hear?
Track. Now, how you put albums together is very essential to make it pop. Because you can have a lot of great songs on an album, and if they're out of place, there's a chance that the song may not be as good when you listen to it. Like, that really matters. Like, placement, like, where you put your songs in the album can elevate it, and it can definitely like decrease that bit. So the first track I put is basically with this spot, and on a lot of like albums when I do this segment, it's gonna be probably the artist's best intro track or the most eye-catching or interesting. And I had to start with S&M. You know, it's upbeat, it's alive. You got like pop and R&B, 2 of the more stronger like genres in music, and you put those 2 together and it was like a real electric track. So I would definitely start it off with S&M. All right, and then we go into the next track. Your 2 track is not usually a track that's like, I'm not gonna call it filler, but if you had a song that you thought might be filler, 2 may be it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want one to be either your best song or your most up song, or you like, and number 2 behind it, it can be filler. So I went with We Found Love just for the theme of the album. It was one of her most highest selling like pop tracks or whatnot. It's really up. It's really like, it's edgy too. If you listen to if you listen to the lyrics in it. I know a lot of the fans know it was with the Chris Brown drama, but definitely a good pop song to throw in. And if it's hit or miss, it's okay. Cause the one you got next is fucking the shit. And I had to go with Umbrella. Like I took Rihanna and I took the 3rd track and like basically just put her best song. I think Umbrella is her best song, from the content to the longevity of the content, and also the longevity of the sound of the song. It's very catchy, and the lyrics can also like get anybody to listen to it because it's kind of really uplifting. And you got what a lot of people would say the best rapper to ever rap is the guest on the track. So why not? So we went from S&M, We Found Love, Umbrella, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like Umbrella, I had to go with another pop R&B hit or miss, but it was a fucking bop. And if I got Jay-Z, one of the best of his generation, why not go with a song with Drake? Because he's the best of this generation. So we went with Work. And I know everybody could say like, oh, it was so fucking annoying, but you couldn't go no fucking where. and not hear that song, bro. Like I mean, it slap depending on my mood, but I mean, the hook is kind of annoying, like, but it's catchy. So we went with Work there, one of her most successful albums. Off a lot of people, I know Auntie popped right back into the Billboard 200 after she performed. It's probably still somewhere in there, like high, but it came off one of what a lot of people would say was one of their best works for her. I don't think that way, but you know, Auntie was a really good album. So after we went from Work, I want to kind of change the tone of the album a little bit. I want to bring it down. So with the 5th track, we went with Pour It Up. You know what I'm saying? So with Pour It Up, it was one of her kind of club bangers. The most sexy video I've ever seen. She really knocked it out of the park with a lot of visuals. I mean, some of them, like, early they were kind of like, I would guess corny, and like was kind of like just more like her nationality, like themed, like, which is cool, you know, rep where you from, do your thing, you know, because you probably wouldn't be there if it wasn't for them and their support. So I always feel that, like, either she did it because it was really like true and dear to her, or she just really loved the style. But you know, her visuals got way better once she started catching that like real edgy bad girl vibe, and like Pour It Up was one of those songs. A real, really good track. One of my favorites. Fucking phenomenal. All right, so after Pour It Up, we're gonna go with we're gonna keep it kind of going slow. We're gonna keep it kind of raw. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with Sex With Me. One of her bops was a really good song. Sex With Me, so amazing. Not one of my favorite Rihanna songs ever, but it's one of those songs if I'm in the car with the homie and it comes on, I'm a vibe. I'm not personally turning to it, but when it comes on, I always like listen because it was a good song or whatnot. So after we get with the, you know, so we done went from work, you know, to Pour It Up, Sex With Me. So fuck it, let's just go all in and let's just fucking do it. Let's go to Skinny. You know what I'm saying? If you saw my top tier Riri videos, you know where that fucking lines up at. One of my favorite songs ever. And it's such a slow, like, real chill vibe song. I love it. It was the perfect song to go with after Sex With Me. Let's just get right to it. Like Skin. Like, let's go. All right. So after Skin, we're getting into our 8th track. And our 8th track is gonna be Unfaithful. And this is where I kind of make a turn in the album to where I wanted to go with it. Unfaithful was one of her earlier, more successful tracks. The song is so raw. Like songs like Unfaithful and Confessions are like two of the most savage female songs I've ever heard. And I love that shit, bro. That shit is like, oh my God, you the devil, girl. Like, oh my God. But you just love it when artists are so raw and they're so honest about things. And when you can say things that a lot of people are afraid to say, but they quietly go through the same things, it's just so beautiful to hear, dog. Like, Unfaithful, one of my favorite songs of Riri. One of the songs that really got me on her, like, heavy. Like, so we went to Unfaithful. So our next track, after she done went through what she's went through and been unfaithful, it's time to go to Rehab and get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Rehab, but definitely, I think that's a song you gotta, if you're a fan of music, you appreciate the sound of it, how electronic it was. I also want to say that it's also one of her songs that are one of those closed door themes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that everybody can have that issue that they have going on and they need to get it fixed, whatever it may be. And I fucking love that. Like, and Rehab like shows that. And I think that's a really good track to go to after Unfaithful. So now, you know, we out of Rehab and let's just go back to where it all started. Let's bring in her roots and we're going to go Rude Boy. Rude Boy is one of her most, complete smash hits like ever. Like it was a world phenomenon. Like she hit really on everything. The video was like graphically colorful and amazing. Of course the sound of it when she combined back her original roots with the pop vibe, and you can hear a little R&B, you know, like a, you know, guitar heavy in it, but you know, it definitely can draw in multiple genres to listen and enjoy. So we went with Rude Boy. And to end the track, you know what I'm saying, to end the album, basically, we wanted to throw in like Only Girl. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Can I get that guy to get me to feel like the only girl? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, and then I had to throw in 2 bonus tracks, but I'm gonna reveal that. But okay, so you see the album and what we presented to you guys, you know, in a presentation or a project or a visual audio. I'm gonna call this album Still Toxic. You know what I'm saying? And if we go through it, S&M with Upbeat, hey, day goes on, we found love. You know what I'm saying? It's a guy that caught my eye. Umbrella, I want to tell you how it is and how I am and what it can be. Work, work, work. We adults. We got to get it to get to where we want to go. Okay, pour it up. We getting toned down into the night. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time, drink, strip club. That's what we doing. Okay, so you know what time it is. You done hit all the right marks. You done said all the right things. So let's get right to it. Sex with me would be amazing, baby. We go in the skin. We're actually there. So we took the turn as in he didn't deliver. So it's getting to the point where I'm not getting what I want. I have to go somewhere else. And I'm having these bad, like, I would guess, decisions on cheating on you, but I'm doing it, you're okay with it, and it just doesn't make me feel better. So you realize what you are as a person and what you're going through. You go to rehab. You get out of rehab, you're out doing the same thing. You're going to find this rude boy that can make you complete. And you're back to the point where, hey, I need you to do this, make me feel like the only girl. And we got the album. Phenomenal. And if I just put in 2 bonus tracks, I put Ponder Replay as one of them. Once again, she really matters where she's from, and she takes appreciation and love to her homeland. And that's so admirable for someone. That's one of the many things I love about Rihanna. So we definitely gotta give Ponder Replay love. That's where it all started. And then bonus 2, just to mix with the damn, you know, album a little bit. Bitch better have my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm toxic, yeah, but bitch, you better have my motherfucking money. So there you have it. That's the making of the perfect Rihanna album. Y'all let me know down below what y'all think, who I should do next. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, so I can get in that algorithm. We almost there to get monetized, guys. And I think we're like 200 away from 2K. So, that's it. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Peace.